Not every Christian witnesses the same way, and that's okay. There are several methods you could use. For example, personal one-to-one, also called friendship evangelism. This is the long game because time is needed for a relationship to form. Another method, in a crowd using an amplifier. This is good for getting the gospel message out to many people at once. People have no choice but to hear the message. It works well combined with someone handing out tracts. Now, at the same time, we should be mindful of disturbing the peace of people who are simply out trying to enjoy some quiet time. Or another method you could use, handing out tracts. This method does not require a conversation because the message is in the tract itself. I know someone whose goal is to hand out 1 million tracts. Go Ken Fisher. He works quietly and effectively toward that goal at festivals. Giving a tract to a cashier or leaving it with your restaurant tip, for example, are effective ways to start sharing the gospel. Or you can try using signs to engage conversation. This works well if the sign matches the makeup of the crowd. For example, a sign that discusses eschatology would certainly not work well at a graduation party. But seriously, in this post-Christian era, it's often best to gently engage people first and then transition the conversation into a spiritual discussion. Notice I said conversation. You never want to go on autopilot and just start preaching to people. You want to be careful to develop your message. With younger crowds, grade school or high school age, a more direct sign can be effective. Youthful zeal often creates curiosity. Younger people don't have false ideologies about God that first need to be addressed. So they are often the most open. This method also works well alongside someone handing out tracts because some people either don't have time for conversation or simply don't feel comfortable talking. Or how about witnessing online? Defending the faith or explaining the gospel in YouTube comment sections can reach a large audience of people reading those comments. But be prepared for opposition and debate. This method is especially helpful for people who don't have a witnessing partner, for those with physical limitations, for those that are shy about speaking to strangers in person, or even for bad weather days. It is wise to know how to defend your faith online because many people will challenge what you say and offer their own opinions. The goal is not to sound impressive. The goal is to faithfully plant seeds and point people to Christ. Now, not every method will fit every person, personality, or situation, but every believer is called to be a witness in some way, whether through conversation, tracts, signs, preaching, or online engagement. The goal is the same: to faithfully share the truth of the gospel and leave the results to God.